Alright. Welcome back in the Video Game Collection Series, and yeah, you're now looking at a long line. It's the NES. A lot of good games coming out. Well, coming in actually. So, here we go. Got 10-yard fight. $1942. 1943, the Battle of Midway. Adventure Island. Adventure Island 2. Of course, made by Hudson Soft. The Adventures of Bayou Billy. The Adventures of Dino Ricky. The Adventures of Lolo. A Tengen version. Afterburner. Good one. Air Fortress. And Airwolf, based off on a TV show. Actually, based off on a TV series. That's Airwolf. Alpha Mission. Amagon. This one's actually based off a really good hit show. The first ever of American Gladiators. Anticipation. Board game. Archon. Arch Rivals, a good one. Arkanoid. Astanix. Back to the Future. Based off the first Back to the Future movie. Bad Dudes. Balloon Fight, a good one. Really is a good classic NES game, Balloon Fight. And Balloon Trip is loads of fun. Bandai Golf, Challenge at Pebbles Beach. Baseball. Bases Loaded. Bases Loaded. There we go. Bases Loaded 2, the second season. Ryan Sandberg plays Bases Loaded 3. The video game, Batman, made by Sunsoft, and this one. Oh yeah, this version of Batman for the NES is lots of fun, challenging, made by Sunsoft too, which is great. And this one was actually the one I beat by punching the crap out of Joker. Battletoads. And that's in which I need to beat the Turbo Tunnel level, because that's really not as easy. Bill Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure. Bionic Commando. Blades of Steel. Another good Sunsoft game, Blaster Master, the first Blaster Master for the NES. Bomberman. Boulder Dash. The original Bobble Bobble. Burger Time. Captain Skyhawk. Casino Kid. One of the good NES games, Castlevania, which I've actually played Castlevania on my Twitch stream, but unfortunately I didn't go as far. I got to stage 9 in the game. Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, which I haven't got to that yet. Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, in which I have not gotten into that yet, but I will sometime. Caveman Games. Championship Bowling. I used to play Championship Bowling as a rental game since I was a kid. And I got really good strikes. No perfect game, by the way. Shoot. Phew. Haven't got that far yet, but it's a good one. Cobra Command. Based off the hit game show Classic Concentration. Good one. Oh, speaking of, and I know this would be probably as a reminder, tonight's stream we will be doing some NES game show games, so this could maybe feature tonight. Who knows? Codename Viper. Contra. Now, I've actually beat Contra before with the 30 lives code for patches, but twice during the episode of Ask Not and on my Twitch stream, I actually beat Contra without the code. Challenging. But it's doable. Contra Force, which I haven't got to that yet. Cybernoid. Daydreaming Davy. Another good one. Days of Thunder, based off the movie with Tom Cruise. Deja Vu. Destination Earth Star. Honest Run the Beat, based off the movie Dick Tracy with Warren Beatty, and of course Madonna, with her singing Vogue. Dick Duck 2, Trouble in Paradise. Disney's Adventures at the Magic Kingdom. Based off from a hit cartoon series. Disney's Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. Disney's DuckTales, also based off from a hit cartoon series. Keep going with the cartoon series stuff, and also based off the movie Disney's Little Mermaid. Donkey Kong Classics featuring Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. Hey Arcade, Donkey Kong 3. Love this game show as a kid growing up. Double Dare. And that's actually with Mark Summers as host of Double Dare. All you do is just answer questions. If you don't, dare. If they don't know, they can double dare it right back. For double the dollars, but they have to answer that question. Oh, what? Take the physical challenge. Which I haven't got to beat the obstacle course yet. New as a twice. I came very close. But managed to grab the flag at 0. Apparently, that's the game show. If you grab the flag all in 60 seconds or less, tell them what the grand prize is. And yeah. Based off of a hit arcade game, Double Dragon. Really good one. Double Dragon 2, The Revenge. Double Dragon 3, The Sacred Stone. Ooh. Double Dribble. Dr. Mario, one of a really good puzzle game. They're highly addicted too if you want to wind down instead of playing Tetris a lot. It's Dr. Mario. Dragon Warrior. Duck Hunt, the most famous shooting game. Dino Wars. Bike. Exodus, this is Ultima. A Family Feud. On the NES. Of course, based off the official TV game show. And what the set was from the CBS Television City in Hollywood from 1988's Family Feud, where Ray Combs took over after Richard Dawson's feud. And of course, Richard Dawson came back for the 94-95 Family Feud. Fastest Crest, of course, Adam's Family game. Friday the 13th, destroy Jason if you can. Well, that's a hard one. And of course, based off from a Fox game show, Funhouse. Of course, they want to go for a knockoff Double Dare, where two teams compete, and then they go through the whole entire Funhouse for cash and prizes, and if they can find that secret prize, they win the grand trip prize. Okay, now boy, big one. Got Galaga, Demons of Death, Gary's Kitchen Battle Tank, Gauntlet, Gauntlet 2. I'll raise you guys up a bit. Okay. Genghis Khan. Ghosts and Goblins. This one's a hard one. Of course, it's made by Capcom. What I do, you go to the first level getting the armor and whatnot, but unfortunately, games got to send me back to do it the second time. So that's a problematic. You gotta go through it the second time again to beat it. Ain't that a kick in the rear end? Golf. Go-Go 13. Top Secret Episode. Gotcha, the Sport. Gradius. Gumshoe. Guerrilla War. Gyromite. Gyrus. Heavy Shredding. Hogan Sally. Hollywood Squares. Now this, we always like Hollywood Squares. This was actually always our start off for the birthday special. Crescents is someone that really good, and actually one of them was funny, and we always wanted to end up having a Crescent is, what famous movie star once sung a very sultry version of Happy Birthday to President John F. Kennedy? And what is the Celebrity Bluffs? Pee Wee Herman! Well, this version of Hollywood Squares right there was actually one from the birthday special. Never been done, by the way. Had it done perfect. There you go. Based off the movie Home Alone. And of course, Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. Another good one based off of the movie, and this is Hook. Of course, Robin Williams as Peter Pan all grown up, and you got Captain Hook, not Captain Hook. Dustin Hoffman as Captain Hook, and then, of course, Tinkerbell's played by, of course, Julia Roberts. And, of course, the one who played Wendy was... Oh. God, who played her? Oh, Maggie Smith. Oh, rest in peace, by the way. I'm trying to forget who played her in the movie. It was, yeah, Maggie Smith. Hoops. Really good title of the NEX. The NES Black Box title game. Ice Climber. The NEX? That's a... Wow. Wow. Okay, that has to be the Generation X NES version. Oh, wow. On the fly, come up with the word NEX and the definition on the fly. Okay, write this one down. Ice hockey? Ikari Warriors? Ikari Warriors 2? Okay, Ikari Warriors 2, Destiny Road. Infiltrator. Iron Sword. Wizards and Warrior... Iron Sword. Wizards and Warriors 2 with... On the cover... Fabio. Not kidding. If you look on the cover, it is Fabio himself. God, is he still alive? And if so, damn. Ivan Stewart Super Off-Road. Jackal. This is Jeopardy! Of course, this is Jeopardy for the NES. Questions on Jeopardy actually is... Of course, it's Jeopardy. Could be easy, could be hard. It's right in the middle. Jeopardy 25th Anniversary Edition. This is taken all the way back from the Art Fleming's Jeopardy. And the questions on this is pretty much basic. Jeopardy Junior Edition, in which this is actually a lot more fun. Better categories like Pinocchio and Peter Pan for 1,000. Always I like those. John Elway's quarterback. What's the time on? Oh wow. Looks like the NES one is taking a bit longer. Got Joust. Karate Champ, another good one, based off the movie The Karate Kid with Pet Morita and Ralph Macchio. Kid Icarus. Kid Cool. Kings at the Beach. Kirby's Adventure. Krusty's Funhouse. Kung Fu. Kung Fu Heroes. Legend of Cage. The Gold Cartridge variant. Legend of Zelda. Legendary Wings. Life Force. Little League Baseball. Little Nemo's Dream Masters. Loops. Luna Pool. So second on Luna Pool, the NES version, I've actually beat one of the hard level, and that was level 3. Well, the table is all in 4 corners, which I don't know how, but I've actually had the luck and the skill just to get that level beaten. MC Kids or McKids. Mark Ryder. Major League Baseball. Based off the Namco arcade game, Mappyland. There you go. Wait, damn it. 1 sec. Marble Madness, in which I've actually beat Marble Madness twice. This one was the first time I beat it on a stream. I had Lee Sven18 or Mark Leota with me when I've actually beat this. And I had about 16 seconds left. And then I beat this again doing the Asnar's infamous Redemption Night one I had. And this was actually on the first game I've actually beaten. Or was it the second game I've beaten? But anyway, it was. Oh, when you get to the last level of it, it's going to be challenging. So I just want to throw it out there. Mario's Mansion. Mega Man. Metal Gear. The infamous Metroid. Mickey Mouse Capade, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, Millipede, Mission Impossible, Monopoly. Oh yeah, and this Monopoly, actually, I got this from Pink Gorilla Games in Seattle. And a much cleaner cartridge too. And muscle. And notice I actually did clean up all the gunk off on the cartridge. So it comes out a little more cleaner. You know how I actually clean? There's only one trick that'll work, and it's Lysol. Lysol wipe and paper towel. Got to the point I got it really all smoothed out too, which is, and it still plays, which is nice.
Yeah, in other words, for both safety and legal reasons, don't ever give it a blowjob.
I mean, there's a way you can actually do it. It's blowing right into the slot of it. I know that's the normal trick back in, early 80s. Well, somebody actually does. It's throw it right across the room, plug it, stick it back in, and it plays. Like, there's a trick to that. I'm like, yeah, not with that. NES Open Tournament Golf, NES Play Action Football, National Football League, or the NFL for short, Ninja Gaiden, Nintendo World Cup Soccer. I almost said World Cup Soccer. It's World Cup. Orb 3D. This one's based off of the board game Othello. Tekken version. The Tekken Atari version, Pac-Man. I also got the gray cartridge of Pac-Man as well. Another one, Pac-Mania. Paperboy. Damn it. Yeah.
What about?
That was the NES cartridge games.
Really?
Yeah.
Casper do his job?
I guess. Anyways.
Sorry, babe.
That's alright. Paperboy 2. Pinball. One of the good NES black box title game. And here's the thing about this. If you get up to 100,000 points, the flippers, and all on the game disappears. And it's your darndest that's to keep your ball up. Not even kidding. Pinball Quest. Pinbot. Platoon. Of course, based off the movie. Popeye. Predator with the governor, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Pro Wrestling. Punch Out. Based off on the movie The Punisher. Cuba